there are solutions. I'm Phil Donahue. Join me for a lively look at childhood in America.
Tuesday evening at 7 on PBS.
KSPS Public TV is seen in many communities in Canada and the inland Northwest, thanks to locally operated translator and cable systems. KSPS is proud to serve these areas and appreciates your support of local translator and cable operators. You're watching public television from Spokane. Local broadcast of Land of the Eagle is made possible in part by a grant from Canadian Western Natural Gas, serving southern Alberta consumers with environmentally friendly natural gas. And by the Friends of Seven.
Funding for Land of the Eagle is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you. By the American Gas Association, Siemens, and Canon. Land of the Eagle will return in just a moment.
You're watching public television from Spokane. Local broadcast of Land of the Eagle is made possible in part by a grant from Canadian Western Natural Gas, serving southern Alberta consumers with environmentally friendly natural gas. And by the Friends of Seven.
We now return to Land of the Eagle. Funding for Land of the Eagle is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you. By the American Gas Association, Siemens, and Canon.
Next, as Land of the Eagle continues. Hungry for more gold and thirsty for the fountain of youth, the conquistadors pressed north into Florida, where ancient lizards roamed and mermaids beckoned. And the Great Plains, where herds of buffalo once shared the land with a rich diversity of native people. Across the sea of grass, conquering the swamps. Next on Land of the Eagle.
Funding for Land of the Eagle is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you. By the American Gas Association, Siemens, and Canon.
To purchase video cassettes of Land of the Eagle for educational or home use, call toll-free 1-800-678-5060.
This is PBS.
Local broadcast of Land of the Eagle is made possible in part by a grant from Canadian Western Natural Gas, serving southern Alberta consumers with environmentally friendly natural gas. And by the Friends of Seven.
On the arid plains of the Serengeti live the boldest hunters in Africa, the wild dogs. But there's another side to these nomadic carnivores that you may not know about. For if there's one thing more important to them than hunting, it's family. Take a walk on the wild side and the gentle side of the wild dogs of Africa next time on Nature.
Encoring on PBS tomorrow evening at 7.
I am an H2 worker.
Thousands of Jamaican men migrate to Florida each year to harvest sugarcane.
Now, a disturbing look at the systematic exploitation of these guest workers by the Florida sugarcane industry. H2 Worker.
See it on public TV Tuesday night at 9.
The brain. It's a complex maze of cells that researchers are just beginning to explore with new and powerful drugs. Join scientists as they uncover the roots of insanity on Prisoners of the Brain, next time on The Infinite Voyage.
Wednesday evening at 7 on PBS.
There's a popular stereotype of Robert Frost as a good gray farmer poet whose verse contains cheering country philosophies and observations. What the stereotype does not account for is poems like Storm Fear. Depicting an encounter with a ferocious winter storm, this early poem, like many others by Frost, reveals a dark nature which does not cheer at all, but terrifies. At the same time, this nature seems to attract some dark impulse in the speaker who observes it.
When the wind works against us in the dark and pelts with snow the lower chamber window on the east and whispers with a sort of stifled bark the beast, "Come out, come out." It costs no inward struggle not to go. Ah, no. I count our strength, 2 and a child. Those of us not asleep, subdued to mark how the cold creeps as the fire dies at length. How drifts are piled, dooryard and road ungraded, till even the comforting barn grows far away, and my heart owns a doubt whether 'tis in us to arise with day and save ourselves unaided.
In its depiction of a narrator who listens to the sounds of a nature both terrifying and darkly alluring, Storm Fear introduced a situation which Frost repeated in various poems throughout his career. Frost's obsession with this situation suggests how deeply he was concerned with threats to the human order, threats that came from within as well as from without. This program was made possible by a grant from the New Hampshire Humanities Council, connecting people with ideas, with additional support from the New Hampshire State Council on the Arts.
Hi, I'm Beth Ann Carr. During our December membership campaign, which runs December 7th through 15th, we're going to have some absolutely fabulous programs for you. I know you won't want to miss a single one of them. Here's just a sampling of what's in store for you December 7th through 15th, right here on public television.
You are cordially invited to a free concert in London's Hyde Park, starring the world-renowned tenor Luciano Pavarotti. The Philharmonia Orchestra and Chorus. Join the celebration with Pavarotti in the park.
Enjoy an evening filled with laughter, First, celebrate the holidays with a special one-hour episode of Allo, Allo. The laughs keep coming as Victor Borge combines music with mirth. Top off the evening with everyone's favorite clown as Red Skelton and Friends introduce us to some very funny faces. This special night of comedy is coming to public TV December 9th. Don't miss it.
Spend an evening with your favorite entertainers. Myron Floren, Bobby Burgess and Barbara Boylan, Joanne Castle, Henry Cuesta, Arthur Duncan, Ralna English, Joe Feeney, Jack Immel, Barney Liddell, and Jim Roberts as Myron Floren presents stars of the Lawrence Welk Show.
The truth of the matter is that most people don't realize that the majority of people suffer their first major heart attack on Monday morning between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like, jobs that are making them sick. You've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential.
Celebrate the holidays in grand style as Carnegie Hall rings out with the festive sounds of Christmas. Join renowned classical performers Kathleen Battle and Frederica von Stade, jazz trumpet virtuoso Wynton Marsalis, and Andre Previn with the St. Luke's Orchestra and a full choir. It's a joyous holiday treat for the whole family. A Carnegie Hall Christmas concert next time on Great Performances.
Anne of Green Gables, a remarkable young girl whose imagination and red hair cause her no end of trouble. An orphan, taken in by an elderly brother and sister, she grows from an awkward girl to a mature young woman. Megan follows Colleen Dewhurst and Richard Farnsworth in the Emmy Award-winning Anne of Green Gables.
A little girl wrote to me and said, there's today, and there's tomorrow, and there's to now. What I'd like all of you to live is to now. I meet people who say my disease is a gift, a wake-up call, a blessing, a new beginning, a challenge to discover what's important about life. And it isn't the disease, obviously, but what they have learned from it.
Join Dr. Bernie Siegel for his prescription of love, medicine, and miracles, an inspirational 2-hour special.